Hello all, I'm Mr. Fox here, and today I'm going to show you the X-Men game on the Super Nintendo. It's one of my favorite X-Men games that's ever been made, particularly with the old school X-Men games. A lot of the old X-Men games were really terrible. God forbid you tried to play Spider-Man and the X-Men. That game was really horrible. And it was really hard. So, I really liked this game. There's 5 X-Men to play as here. You have Gambit, Beast, Cyclops, Wolverine, Cyclops. And it's going to open up with this, talking about how people hunted and feared the X-Men. Professor Xavier created the X-Men. Tells you their origin story. Professor X wants to create a world where humans and mutants live in peace, of course. We all know that story. So let's start the game. X-Men Mutant Apocalpse. So we're gonna go to mission mode. You have training mode, password, sound. You're on the island of Genosha, of course. Hear me, my X-Men. Your mission is to invade the island of Genosha. And then he goes through and tells you basically what each one of the X-Men needs to do. Wolverine's gonna take out the Sentinels. Cyclops is gonna intercept and defeat the army. Cyclops will take care of some distractions also. Gambit attacks the harbor base. Beast attracts the central computer. Now, you have 5 initial stages of the X-Men doing their missions. Pick Wolverine. And after that, you go to a different stage, and you can select whatever X-Men you want to complete the stage, which is really cool. You just have to complete these mission stages before you can do that. Wolverine is a standard X-Men character. I mean, he's in every X-Men video game that's ever released, honestly. And to this day, is still basically the only X-Men with his own video game. I mean, I haven't seen any cool video games with Cyclops that are just soloed by the other X-Men. Wolverine is still the only X-Men character with his own video game. So, up here, you climb up on this thing where that guy's throwing the grenades. And these dudes will get hurt by the grenades. You just sit up here. This guy that throws grenades, he will never attack you. So all you have to do is sit here and let him throw grenades at enemies around you until they die. One of the cool little hacks from the game, just sit up here, let the grenade guy throw grenades for you. Now to get that X, you want to do your downward slash attack. There we go. Health items in this game, unfortunately, are very sparse, so you don't see a lot of them. They're very hard to come by. This robot here, you want to dodge its missiles. It also does that charge attack, which you don't want to be in the way of, because it can take almost half your life bar. You gotta avoid the missiles by jumping up there. Oops. Or you can just do that. If you're really close to it and you duck, apparently the missiles don't hit you. Now, you go down here, you get this X-Men symbol. Then you go up here. Now, to get this symbol, you have to fall like this, and then do that, so that you can make it to the wall before you fall and die. And so this is the X-Men game. Let's see. Show you Beast's stage real quick. Beast is pretty cool. Again, one of my favorite X-Men games. These games were notorious for being really hard to do. A lot of the old school games have really high difficulty settings. Don't need to go that way. And Beast can walk on the ceiling, which is pretty cool. Oops. Fighting these giant mech things is really irritating. And you really want to avoid that charge attack, because if you get hit by it, it takes a really big chunk out of your health. Alright, I got it. Walk along the ceiling. Those big guys are supposed to be pretty tough, I guess. There's a health power up. Very cool. There we go. Get rid of those things. Excellent. Another health power up. I don't think this is the last boss to the Beast stage. Whoa. Well, Beast is dead. So you get through Beast stage, you get the main computer, etc., etc. The rest of the stages are kind of annoying to play and they can be kind of hard, but still, the game itself is actually really good. And and I haven't played this game in a really long time. But again, if you have a Super Nintendo, you're looking for a cool game to play, I highly recommend this one. And this is Mr. Fox from the Mr. Kitsun's VIP Game Lounge signing off. Have a good night, folks.